Most people think that once your name appears as next of kin on someone's form, you automatically inherit their property when the person dies. But that is not really correct. My name is Emmanuel Wadeku. I'm a private legal practitioner, and I'm going to be talking about what the term next of kin really means, and then its effects and how it is used in Ghana. So there's often the claim by most people that when somebody captures you on a form as their next of kin, you have a right to inherit their property after the demise of such person. But under Ghanaian law, the term next of kin basically has no meaning when it comes to the issue of inheritance, because the matter of inheritance or matters that have to do with inheritance of property are regulated by law, particularly PNDC Law 111. Most people call it the Interstate Succession Law, the Wills Act, and the customary law of the area in which the person comes from. So there's often a dispute when someone dies, and then somebody will pop up and say that, but I was his next of kin. And then the person basically will think that he has a right to inheritance. But the law says that when someone dies without making a will, there is a laid down process or procedure as to how the property of that person should be shared. For example, the surviving children of the person, the surviving spouse, whether husband or wife, the surviving parents or parents, and then a customary successor. They have portions or share in the estate of the deceased person. So the matter have been to court, or this issue has appeared in court a number of times, and then it has been held by the court that when you are captured as next of kin on somebody's form, you are basically a contact person. For example, if you are filling a form at a bank and there's a column or a portion shown as next of kin, the name you capture there, it does not necessarily mean that in your absence or when you die, the person is the one who is going to take your money or inherit your money. The effect in law is basically to show that when there is any issue that has to do with a bank account, or when the bank needs to contact you and they are not getting you and they need to contact someone, so for information in relation to the account, they will basically contact that person. It can be anybody. The next of kin can be your best friend, your wife. So the people even end up putting up their child, a 3-month-old baby, as a next of kin. Well, that is your right. But I think with this understanding that the next of kin is basically a contact person, the next time that you are filling a form, you will know who to put there. So with that being said, when you want your properties to be shared or certain specific people to inherit your properties or property when you die, the best way to do is to make a will. A will is like a writing, a testamentary document that you yourself, you voluntarily write, or you engage a lawyer to prepare that I, Mr. ABC, I'm the owner of this property located at this place, this money at this bank, and among other things. In the event of my death, I want this person to take this property. I want this person to take my motorbike. I want this person to take my land at this place. I want my wife to take my money with Ghana Commercial Bank, Tamale. If you do that, and let's say that in another form, you name somebody as next of kin, when you die, or in the unfortunate event that you die, the person that is named in the will to take a certain property, that is the person that we are going by, not somebody that is being captured as what? Next of kin. So in effect, next of kin is merely a contact person or an emergency person where you are saying that the authorities or they should contact that person in case they want to reach you. It's just like when you are preparing your CV and then you put a reference or referee. So that's just a mere contact person. The person does not have automatic right to inherit your property. Someone will ask, so now that I've known, what about forms that I filled in the past and I name somebody as next of kin? What should I do? I think it's very simple. If it is at the bank, when you were opening the bank account, you name somebody as next of kin with the understanding that the person was to inherit your property when you die. I think maybe after this, you can go back to the bank and the bank will always update your records, and then the next of kin portion can be changed. Even if it is with your employers, anywhere at all, they can always update it and to correct it so that there will be no any misconception that the person is the one who will be entitled to your claim, or maybe an investment policy that you sign up to, and then you capture somebody as my next of kin. Sorry. And if you are also out there and your name is being captured by someone as their next of kin anywhere, you do not have any right to the person's property. You are basically acting like I've indicated. You are a contact person, nothing more. So when the person dies and you don't get anything, don't be surprised. That is the law. So thank you very much. I hope with this it has helped. And then going forward, when you are filling a form and you come to a portion that you see next of kin, you would think about it again and know who to capture there. Thank you, and see you in my next video.